Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. This is going to be part 2 on getting this lawnboy back up and going. Part 1 we did get it going, but I ran into some issues with that. Not necessarily the carburetor, it's just the gasket for it, but I need the air filter, and of course the fuel line is not all that great. It's on it, and I don't have the right one to fit on here. So I reached out to hipa. Uh, and they agreed to help me out here. They've been the good supporters of the channel here. They also not only have their Hypa store, through their website, they also sell on eBay as well. So I will, on this carburetor for this style engine, which is the XT675, it'll be down below the description of this video, the eBay link to go to get that carburetor for this particular engine you need for your machine. This one here is going to help me out because I need the air filter, the gasket, not only that, the fuel line, and all that. So should be all in this kit right here. So let me see what all they sent me here. Let me get a tool to cut this. This has got my address on it, so on this side, so I'm not going to show that part. There. So this is what we have in the kit. They give you an air filter. They give you the gasket. Yeah, the carburetor for this. Yeah. The carburetor itself.
Where's your sledgehammer in there? The little small one? Not that big one.
Yeah, it's right when you walk in the door. It is. Got the carburetor itself, and then you have the fuel line for it. Fortunately, it comes with the filter, which I won't need it for this engine. I can use this for a lawnmower engine, possibly riding lawnmower engine. But this is what we need right here as well. Unfortunately, I don't see the gasket. I thought it came with the gasket. I guess it doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's in here. No, it's in here. I'm sorry. The gasket's in here with the other gasket. My mistake. Sorry, the wind's blowing here today, so it's knocking everything out of whack. There, so the gasket is in here with the backing plate of this one, which we'll go ahead and, well, this one we'll leave because it's already got the cutout for the ignition coil, but we need the gasket that's in there. So let's go ahead and get everything set up. Let's get some tools together. Let's go pop this thing on. It should be a quick fix and a quick video to get this done. Okay, so I had this sitting on the wayside until we got the carburetor we needed. So here's the carburetor right here. You have your regular governor linkage and the spring here, so that will go on first. There, so go ahead and what would be easier is to take it before you put the carburetor on. Go ahead and put it in there like so. Go ahead and take your spring, if it cooperates with you, like mine's not going to. It's gonna. There we go. Spring is on there. Now we just slide this on to the studs, like so. We'll have to take this fuel line out as well because we got a new one. They gave you extra so you can cut it to length like this. So this one's a little petrified. I'll show you. Sorry if the wind's blowing in the background, but like I said, see this right here? This is all damaged. This is cracked. Well, it's not maybe cracked there, but it's cracked there. So it's old. It's brittle. that's the filter that goes inside the fuel tank we're going to need. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this on first, and then when we put the fuel tank, get it in the carburetor on, we'll line it up and get it all set up there. So I'll go ahead and feed it through now. It should go through these little eyelets here. There we go. So I'll cut that to length when we get to that point. No use to that right now. Okay. Next thing we need to do is put on the auto choke linkage. So unfortunately it's missing that stud right there, but this hook right here, oh, wait a minute, we need the other part. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Give me a second. We need this part right here. It's got to plug into the front, and that goes into this part down here. See, it slides into this little pocket right here. So that will slide, and that will go on here. Unfortunately, it's going to be off by a little bit. It's going to be off by a little bit, so I'm going to have to only put one stud in there, it looks like, for this. That's a T20. Put that on there. So just a little, that's the only hiccup I see right now is that. It's just not going to line up correctly with that. I hope that doesn't interfere with that. Let me look at the other carburetor real quick. Let me grab it. Let me look at it, see what we're... I know, I need to throw those away. Okay, so this one has a little extra pocket than the one I have. So that is the only going to be the downfall, is that one is a little off. But other than that, beggars can't be choosers at this point. I might have to... I can probably make that work. If I really wanted to, I can cut that piece and, kind of make it work.
You need to burn the rest of that sticks down, but it won't burn.
Okay. So, that's okay. It should work. Just gotta get this in here real quick. I might have to make a little notch in there to probably make that work. So I might do that real quick. Let me cut a little bit of that off of there, and we'll get that to work. That's all it needs, is just a little slit right here because of the carburetor itself. So let me go back to... Let me cut a little slice out of this real quick, just to coincide with this part. That's the issue we're dealing with. It's hitting this little bump right here. So compared to the other one, which is got the flat part there. So that's okay. We just got to do a little modification and it should work. So let me go do that real quick. All right. Slight little modification there. Now everything lines up like it should now, hopefully. Let's see. Oh, the linkage came off. Thought I had that all in there. There we go. Then this, like I said, goes back in there. Now everything should, now the screws line up. Okay. Just had to do a little modification on that little bracket. There, so we need a T20. Get this on here. It takes a little shoulder screws. Here it is.
Laying over here.
Yeah, it fell.
But now it's gonna blow away.
Okay.
What's actually sticking out here? Blowing everything away.
Okay, let me get this part. This is a little modification on it, but that's okay. It didn't. Not gonna hurt it. They'll need to be on there that tight anyway. So, all right, let's put this on here. That's on there. Now we can put this. Let's go ahead and get this auto choke linkage on there, like so, and then it goes on here, like so. I'm missing one of the little 10 millimeter nuts for it. I'll probably end up having to put one on there. For right now, let me put this on here for the bracket. I get that started. The other screw goes in here. Some stuff you had to do a little modification for. I wasn't expecting that really, but lucky enough it wasn't that much that I could take off that plastic piece, and it's not going to affect it. So that's a good thing. Okay, that's on there. And that's on there. Now, like I said, I am missing another 10 mil nut that I had for that. That was here. I have to look for it. There's a 10 mil nut that I had for that. Let's see. My bits and bobs. I got an extra 10 sitting in here. I can use for this. As long as it holds it, right? Okay. Get my pin here. Go ahead and sink that down. Okay, so should be all good to go. There. Everything's moving like it should. That diaphragm will pull that back. So we know that works. Okay, good. Alright. Now, I gotta get the fuel tank on here. Like so. So, that part is done. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to fast forward through this real quick. Since I already showed you guys how the carburetor goes on. I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse real quick and button all this back up. And we should be good to go. it sped through even me putting that air filter on and all that. So let's just see how this thing runs and get this thing going. And I also noticed the spark plug was loose on here. I did not know that. I didn't even know that when I first worked on this thing, that the spark plug was loose. So throw a little go-go juice down the throat. That's the wet its whistle. And we'll see how this works here. So ready to be over and done with this project and move on. I already got two. This is the second mower ready to go here. I've already sold 5 already this year. I don't see nothing leaking yet. Good sign. Alright, so let's see how this carburetor from Hipa works on this thing. So this is auto choke, so this first pull. Awesome sauce is what I needed. It surged at first, but it cleared itself up. So this is the only thing that was holding me off on this project, sending it on down the road. Unfortunately, I didn't have a bag that will work for this. I have a lawnboy one, but it doesn't work for this one. That's all right. Good to go. All right. Yeah, it's working. It did at first, and then it cleared itself up, but it's working now. So that's what I needed to get this project over and done with. There. Good to go. All right. Now. All right. So this one's ready to list for sale. Like I said, thanks to Hipa for sending me the carburetor. Check out their eBay store as well. Even for this carburetor, it'll be below this video description. You guys can check that out and see. Use my promo code TW85. Maybe it'll give you a little bit off. It'll help you out, help me out, help the channel out too. Everything goes back into the channel here. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. I think this one's ready to go, and I will pack it in for the night. We're supposed to be getting some storms coming in sometime early in the morning, but the wind's been kicking all day since I've been home from work. So anyway, I'm gonna go get off here, and I don't think there's anything else. Anyway, I'm out.